Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Mark from Comics and Corvettes. Just a quick video on a couple of books I'm going to be sending in to have pressed and cleaned and then sent off to CGC. My presser, I know I've gotten some comments down below and a few on my Instagram. The presser that I use is Avery Comic Pressing. So far he's done a fantastic job. I've done only 3 books with him, but I'm going to send him quite a bit more. So with this shipment right here, it's I've got about 15 books going to him and then on their way to CGC. So we're just going to go ahead and start right into it. The first one I've got is Batman Vengeance of Bane, #1. This is the first print. Looking over this book right here, it's a thicker spine book, as you can see. But looking this over and going page by page, I will be shocked unless there's something I missed. 9.6 to a 9.8 on this one. And again, I'm going to have it pressed and cleaned. So I'm shooting obviously for a 9.8, but which wouldn't surprise me at all with this one right here. So I'm excited to get this one in. The next one I got is Captain Marvel, #1. This one right here, there's a couple of different variant ones, but this is first print. #1, there's a carnageized one where the star itself is carnageized, which I do have, but I'm just going to send this one in for right now. Again, it probably doesn't need a pressing that much, probably just more of a cleaning to see if there's any fingerprints or anything on it that can be taken off, but I'll just go ahead and have him do pretty much everything to all the books I've got going in now. Next one I've got is Darth Vader, #3. First appearance of Dr. Aphra, right there. I actually won this one, so this one right here really didn't reflection's pretty bad. Didn't cost me anything. So obviously I'll send this one in with all the hype and Mandalorian season 2 coming out here pretty soon, probably I believe the end of October. So maybe this one will start to go up, especially if she gets her own series. Next one I've got, I've had this one in the collection for a little over a year now, is Giant Size Iron Man #1. Again, this is a thicker spine book because it's an annual or a giant size one. So you can see the larger spine on there. But this one right here, again, I know I've got it in a Mylar, but I don't see, there might be a few dings and dents, but nothing that really breaks color at all. So, and if there's any issues or something, obviously I'm hoping they can get them pressed out and cleaned up pretty well since it's white through here. Maybe a little bit of staining and stuff on it, but besides that, corners are tight, nice. There's no dings or anything on the corners, so I'm expecting at least a 9.4 to a 9.6 out of that one. Next one I've got is Hawkman in his first own series right here, Hawkman #1. This one right here, I was able to get on an Instagram auction, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit, but there are some issues with this one. Some spine ticks down here that actually break color and stuff. But besides that, the corners are really nice. The top is losing some color up at the top, but I'm thinking at the very least an 8.5 to a 9 out of that one right there. But more closely to an 8 to an 8.5 on that one right there, Hawkman #1. Next one I've got is another one I've got on a Instagram auction, claim auction. This is The Incredible Hulk 102. This is one of the older books that I've got in my collection right here. This one right here is probably very fine. It's got obviously some, being an older book the way it is, it's got some spine ticks down here that actually break color. I've got a bend up here at the top. I don't know if you can see that or not. Get over to my camera here. It's got a fold that breaks color right there. But besides that, it's really in pretty good shape for the age of it. So great on this one. I'm shooting between a 6 and a 7, but it'll probably come back between 6 and a 6.5 for this one right here. Again, one that's been in my collection for a long time and is just a beautiful, beautiful cover with Marvel Age number 12. I've had this one in the collection for a little over a year. Again, with a white cover. But looking this over, I don't see anything at all wrong with this. Nothing on the spine. Again, I'm going to have all these pressed and cleaned, so if there is anything on there, hopefully my presser will be able to get a lot of those wrinkles or any dark spots or issues on the front or back out. This one right here, I'm shooting for a 9.4 grade, between a 9.4 and a 9.6 would be awesome. I really don't see any major issues with this. The corners are tight. No real issues with all the white around the edges or anything. So a 9.4 would be awesome for that one there. This one's going up. The hype on this one, I don't know if it's an HBO Max series coming out or a couple other ones that I've read. So I had this one again in the collection for a little while. This is Mask, which was like an old cartoon series. Mask number 1. Again, this one right here, I don't see any major issues. Corners are tight. There's no color breakdown here where it's a black down here at the bottom. The back is really nice, so I'm expecting between a 9.6 and a 9.8 on that. Wouldn't surprise me if it came back at 9.4, but 9.6 for sure after a press and clean on that. Sandman number 8 right there. Being a dark cover on that. Again, this was like one of those claim auctions on Instagram that I was watching. I don't see any color breaks at all on the spine. No spine ticks at all. So I'm thinking this one right here, being a darker cover, I'll probably get maybe a 9.4 out of that Sandman number 8, which would be fantastic. Again, after a press and clean, maybe a 9.6. We'll see. Go Something Is Killing the Children right here. Number 1, first print. This one right here, again, I got an Instagram auction, claim auction. Corners are awesome. Nice and tight corners. The only issue that I think I remember seeing on this one was this top corner here. It looks like a little ding on that top corner right there. But besides that, the spine is really good. Actually, there's another, I don't know if you can see it, but there's right at the tip of my finger right there. There's another ting, so that both corners got a little ting on it. So I'm thinking probably a 9.6 on this. If it comes back at 9.8, great, but probably a 9.6 on that. Last of Us, American Dreams, number 1. This is the first print. This one right here, love the game, play the game 1 and 2 all the time. Still trying to finish number 2. Almost done with it. It's been fantastic, but between work and everything else, and it's a longer game, a little bit more difficult than the first one. But again, fantastic story. Like I said, love the game, and very hard to find this in a 9.8. I don't think I'll get a 9.8 out of this one either. Probably a 9.6, 9.4, 9.6, because there's a couple of spine ticks on here, 1 or 2 that break color, but besides that, the corners are tight and fantastic. Maybe it could do a 9.8, but the back is black as well. So I think that's where most of my issue is on this one right here, is on the back. So 9.4, 9.6, I'm thinking. So I thought I'd jump on the Ultimate Fallout 4 bandwagon but I was able to pick up this second print. This one right here probably is a 9.4 to a 9.6. There is just a few issues with it on the back side, but the corners are tight. There's a little ding on this corner. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little ding on that corner right there. So I'm thinking a 9.6 on this one right here. Ultimate Fallout 4 second print. And then with WandaVision and the last trailer that came out, a little glimpse of Monica Rambeau, and this is her first appearance here as Captain Marvel. So with all the hype and stuff like that, and this is like one of the top books in a lot of different marketplaces and stuff, whether you're watching Gold Collector, all their different things in YouTube videos. This one right here is the hot book right now because of that last WandaVision trailer that should be coming out here, I believe, in November. So I thought I have two of these, and I've had them over a year in my collection. I was able to pick them both up fairly cheap. One for like 20 and the other was like 25 bucks or something at my local LCS. So this first one right here, I don't see any issues. I see just one spine tick, but the corners are good, and after a press and clean, it should come out even better. So with this first one right here, I'm thinking at least a 9.4 to a 9.6 on that one. And then on this last one right here, again, I've got a little, I don't know if it's a tear or there is a spine issue right there at the tip of my finger. But that's really, on this second one here, is really the only issue except for that other spine tick. But besides that, the corners are good. And after a press and clean, I'm thinking a 9.2 on Amazing Spider-Man Annual, King Size Annual number 16. But those are the 15 books or so that I'm sending to my presser, Avery Comic Pressing. So if you need any comic books pressed and then sent off to either CGC or CBCS, he does that. And then I'll obviously release a video just as soon as I get those back. I'm sending these out probably this week, which is first week in October. And then I hopefully, it's been roughly, with all their CGC in-house signings and stuff like that, they're probably fairly busy. So by the time my presser gets them done and then sends them off, I'm thinking I should have them by, fingers crossed, Thanksgiving. Maybe just a little bit after that, but hopefully sometime towards the end of November, I will have another video, and we'll find out what the grades are together. All right. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Again, follow me on Instagram at comic.corvettes, and click that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Everybody have a good day. Thanks.